Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining you the problem number of zero-filled subarrays. So given an integer array nums, return the number of subarrays filled with 0. A subarray is a continuous non-empty subsequence of elements within an array. So they have given one example, let's understand. 1300204. Okay. So what they have given is 1300204. So this is nums array, and they're saying you will have to find this array filled with zeros. So okay, so this is one of the zeros, continuous zeros, and here we have. So now let's find these subarrays for this. If you start with let me index all these elements 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Since there are 8 elements, it is 0 indexing, so total of 0 to 7 index are there. So let's start with 0. You have 1 0. Now one more subarray will be 0 3. Okay, this is done. Now let's continue, start with 3. So it is 0. So how many subarrays you have got? You have got 3 subarrays, right? In the same way, at 5th and 6th index, it will be at 5th and 6th index it will be start with 0. Now take 6th index, and now take 6th index. So again we have 3 subarrays. So if you see, like 3 subarrays are there, here 3 subarrays are there. In total 6 subarrays are there. So how do you find this now? It is very easy. This can be done using n into n plus 1 by 2. So basically number of subarrays you can find using formula n into n plus 1 by 2. What is n here? N here is basically continuous zeros. So in the array nums you will have to iterate and find continuous zeros. In this case you have 2, so let's apply it here. So 2 into 2 plus 1 is 3 by 2, so you will get 3. In the same way you will get here 3. So once you do this, and basically you will have to sum up all the zero-filled subarrays. So I think this is very easy problem. I don't know why they have put in medium category. So first let's define LLS long. Let's take now answer to be 0 initially. Let me take count to be 0 initially. Count basically holds of zeros, continuous zeros. Let's take n as size of the nums array. We'll start with 0 and go till n. If we find that nums of I is equals to 0, which means we have found 1 0, we'll have to increase count by 1. Let's say nums of I is not 0, which means it is some positive value or negative value maybe. So in that case, now your answer will be count into count plus 1 by 2, and you'll have to initialize count with 0, because let's say when you're going you have found 2 zeros, and when you come here, so you'll go in else condition, and your count is 2 basically. So 2 into 3 by 2 is 3, so you'll be adding 3 to the answer. But since this is 2, now your 0 count has came back to 0. That's why you'll have to put count as 0. At the end you'll have to return answer. Let's try to run it. Okay, so what we are getting, okay, so got it. So whenever this is the case wherein at the end you have all zeros but you don't have any positive values, so basically you will not be executing this else condition. So in that case, whenever you have zeros at the end, so basically in that case you are doing count plus plus and coming out of the loop. So at the end also you'll have to do this thing, same thing, count star count plus 1 by 2. Now let's try to run it. Yeah, let's try to submit it. So yeah, in this way you could have solved the problem, and if you try to analyze the time complexity, it is O of n and space complexity is O of 1. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video.